Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to read through the full article. There's a link in the description, should you prefer to go through that yourself. If you do like the video, if you like the topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. It isn't going to be, or this video isn't going to be anything more than reading through the article. It's not an expose on the subject per se. I don't have the in-depth knowledge on the subject to be able to do an in-depth expose. However, I do have an awareness that it is an incredibly important topic, opioid, the opioid crisis, particularly in the United States. And this is an article in reference to that. Teva Pharmaceuticals has been found liable in a New York opioid trial. So specifically in regards to the one United States state of New York. A New York jury has found that drug maker Teva Pharmaceuticals and its affiliates helped fuel an opioid epidemic in the United States state of New York. A lawsuit filed by the state's attorney general in 2019 accused Teva and other firms of aggressively marketing painkillers across the state while doing nothing to minimize addiction. Damages the company will have to pay will be determined later. Teva Pharmaceuticals said that it will be appealing the verdict. The drug maker argued at trial that it complied with federal and state regulations and denied engaging in deceptive marketing. In a statement, New York State Attorney General Letitia James said that the jury found the firm and its affiliates liable for death and destruction across the United States. Here's a quote. Teva Pharmaceuticals USA and others misled the American people about the true dangers of opioids. The 2019 lawsuit targeted 6 drug makers, members of the Sackler family, which founded Purdue Pharma, and opioid distributors. Many reached settlements within the state. Many reached settlements with the state. Supporters of the lawsuit hope that the damages that Teva will have to pay will be used to improve treatment and support services for those affected by opioid addiction. The judge in this case, however, still must consider a request from Teva that the case be declared a mistrial after an attorney representing New York cited incorrect statistics about opioid prescriptions during the trial's closing arguments. Teva did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but in a statement released to the BBC's US partner CBS, Teva said that it strongly disagrees with today's outcome and will prepare for a swift appeal as well as continue to pursue a mistrial. The article wraps up by telling us that authorities estimate that almost 500,000 people died in the United States of opioid overdoses over a 20-year period up to 2019. In November, the United States Centers for Disease Control, CDC, said that 100,000 people died of overdose between April 2020 and April 2021. Figures partially driven by a significant spike in fentanyl, a synthetic opioid. So there we go. Again, I'm not an expert on this subject, but it is a subject which I feel is important that we should try to increase our awareness on. It is a tragedy, an absolute tragedy. 100,000 people died of overdose in a single year from April 2020 to April 2021. Fentanyl is also adding to this problem. I should note, I guess, that Teva isn't responsible for all of those deaths, but I think my understanding is that there's accusations of misbehavior within the pharmaceutical industry as a general, or those companies that manufacture and distribute opioids in how they've marketed the drugs. As a wonder drug. I think I perhaps shouldn't comment anymore because I don't know the ins and outs. But I've known one person on the internet who died after taking opioids, painkiller. It led, I believe, to a massive heart attack. And we're aware of other such cases. So it is terrible. It is a leading cause of death. And we do hope that those responsible are held accountable. And if those responsible are large pharmaceutical corporates, then we hope that they too are held responsible and don't get given a pass. We know that they have a myriad of lawyers and legal help. We know that they're going to squeal and squirm, claim for a mistrial, post an appeal. Let's hope that if it is fair and reasonable to determine that they are at fault, then let's have them held accountable.